What about the race for fourth? Because also that could be a turning point. In the sense, not so much if Spurs had lost or drawn on Saturday, they would still be in the mix pretty much. They've got 3 games in hand like Arsenal. But United won on Sunday. West Ham dropped 2 points. Wolves won on Sunday as well. So that fourth place race between United, West Ham, Arsenal, Spurs and Wolves, I guess we have to include Wolves in it now as well, because they also have game in hands. It's pretty exciting too. What do you see? How do you see it going? Do you still think like me that Arsenal right now look like
I said on
fourth?
FC that Arsenal seem to be the team that are in the best position at the moment. You know, they've done it quite quietly.
Yeah.
They're getting results, even if they're not playing at their very best. They're still getting results at the moment. It was a great win at Wolves.
Yeah,
you know,
really
I think they were outplayed for some period of the game, and they rode their luck on occasions, and Wolves didn't take their chances. But Arsenal, at the moment, look a threat when they're on the ball, when they're counter-attacking at pace, when they've got people running with the ball. They've got players that can dribble with the ball now.
Yeah.
They're defending a lot better. They look better organised. And everybody's talking about the problems of Manchester United and Antonio Conte, his problems at Spurs up until this last game.
Yeah.
West Ham, you think, are always going to come down. Arsenal are the one team that seem to be on the up at the moment. So I would say they're favourites to get into the fourth spot.
Yeah, I think so too, although they will have to go to Spurs, of course. They host United, so there will still be some big games. There's a West Ham Wolves next weekend. There's Arsenal Wolves.
I think it will change from week to week.
I think there was a point 10 days ago where it felt like no one wanted that fourth place. They all dropped points. Arsenal drew 0-0 against I can't remember who it was, dropping points at home. United dropping points, always taking the lead and then getting paid back by Southampton, by Burnley, all of that. West Ham the same. But if they all picked up forms and they all start playing better, we saw United being good against Leeds, Wolves were okay against Leicester and still won. I think it could make a very, very interesting end of the season or second half of the season for the title, for fourth place, maybe even then for Europa League places, Europa Conference League, whatever. And then at the bottom as well, like we will see in the...
What you'd like to see is all those teams play well, so it's a fight for the fourth place rather than teams dropping out of it, you know, and somebody get in there by mistake. So I think it's going to be a great race for the fourth place. I think so.
Just one last thing on this. Where do you stand in terms of games in hand? Because obviously you look at games in hand and you think, okay, potentially this is 3 points, 6 points, 9 points. A lot of coaches or players or former players like you or former coaches say like, well, you don't have the points until you have them, until they're there, you can see them in the table. Yeah. Is it as simple as saying, okay, they've got 3 games in hand, that's 9 points, they will be fourth or third?
No, I think you have to go about 2/3 of the points. That's why I always look at it. You know,
because
it wasn't so long ago we were saying, look at Spurs. They've got 3 games in hand. Well, they lost to Wolves and Southampton. You know, and they were the team that were in pole position because if they won all their games, they'd be 4 points clear of all the others. But when you look at Arsenal, I think they could probably win 2 out the next 3 games, which would take them into full spot. So it's. You can't look at the maximum. That's what you don't do. You don't say, look, the 3 games in hand, they're going to get 9 points. I would say for Arsenal at the moment, 6 out of 9 would be good. Yeah. And the same for any teams that have got games in hand. Look to win 2 out of the 3 of them.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.